Welcome to the Vestor Pulse. For this deep dive, we're cutting through some of the noise in crypto, business, current events, trying to bring you the sharpest insights.
That's the plan.
We're getting candid, maybe a little opinionated, definitely ready to unpack some pretty fascinating developments.
Absolutely. And today our focus is on this Compliance Becomes a Catalyst update. It's from September 14, 2025.
Right.
Our mission really is to figure out what's actually driving the markets, who's making the big moves and why it should matter to you right now.
Okay, let's jump right in then. Market snapshot, where are we?
Well, the total crypto market cap is hovering around $3.92 trillion.
Okay.
Bitcoin's near $114,000. Ethereum's about $4,300. Pretty steady, relatively speaking.
Yeah, but what really pops out looking at the numbers is Solana. It's showing a stronger gain, like 3.6%. BNB and XRP are ticking up too, but Solana's move is noticeable.
It is. And, a key takeaway here is where the leadership's coming from, is that foundational tech.
Foundational tech, like DeFi and Layer-1s.
Exactly. The GMCI DeFi index, that's its global market cap index for DeFi, it's up a solid 11%.
Wow, okay.
And Layer-1s are right there too. Okay. The GMCI L1 index is up 11.5%. It just clearly signals the market is rewarding the underlying infrastructure, the stuff that actually builds things.
Right, the plumbing. Which brings us neatly to Tether, doesn't it?
It does.
A company often associated with, well, let's just say offshore operations. They're now launching USA, a fully regulated stablecoin just for the U.S. market.
Yeah, issued by Anchorage Digital, Cantor Fitzgerald handling reserves, led by Bo Hines, a former White House advisor. It's quite the lineup.
It really is. Feels like a major strategic shift, almost a U-turn. What's the play here? Why now?
Well, if you connect the dots, Tether has this massive $110 billion USDT dominance, right? But historically, very limited direct U.S. oversight.
Right. Kind of the elephant in the room.
Exactly. So USA, which is designed to be compliant with the proposed Genius Act.
That's the U.S. stablecoin regulation framework they're debating.
Right. USC is specifically built to tap into those huge U.S. institutional flows. It's not about replacing USDT, more like creating a parallel track, a compliant track.
So does this mean that for serious players, for institutions, that regulatory alignment is basically table stakes now? You have to have it.
You really look that way. It seems like the price of admission for that kind of institutional access, yeah.
Okay, so regulatory alignment is table stakes. But then, look at Gemini. The Winklevoss Twins Exchange. They just had a successful Nasdaq IPO, ticker GMNI.
Right, I saw that. Priced at $28, closed near $32.
Yeah, 14% gain on day one, valuing them at $3.3 billion. And this is despite reporting, $283 million in losses in the first half of 2025.
That's true.
So how do we square that? The market rewarding regulation, but also rewarding an unprofitable exchange IPO. Is it just hype?
Well, it's a sharp observation. I think what we're seeing is this renewed investor appetite for crypto infrastructure plays, especially ones with a strong regulatory story. Gemini's NY Trust Charter, their qualified custody. That stuff really matters to investors looking at the space now.
So the market's saying we value resilience, governance, regulation, even if profitability isn't quite there yet. It's setting a new benchmark.
I think that's exactly it. It's a bet on the infrastructure and its regulated status, providing a fresh valuation benchmark for exchanges.
Interesting. Okay, shifting gears slightly, let's talk Layer-1s again. Avalanche, AVAX.
Yeah, big moves there.
Up 20% to $29.50. And get this, despite a looming token unlock, 9.5 million tokens hitting the market on September 24th. Usually that suppresses price.
Right, that's about 2.5% of the supply. But the big news overshadowing it is Toyota.
Toyota selecting Avalanche for its mobility orchestration network. Tell us about that.
It's huge. This isn't just a press release partnership. It's using blockchain Avalanche for actual vehicle financing, insurance, data management, real-world stuff.
Wow.
It anchors Avalanche's value in something tangible, foundational utility, not just, speculation.
And they're planning to manage that unlock pressure too, right?
Yeah, the Avalanche Foundation is reportedly planning to raise about $1 billion, partly to absorb future supply unlocks. It's a strategic financial move alongside the tech development.
Makes sense. Meanwhile, in the actual real-world application side, news from the UAE. RAK Properties now accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT for buying real estate.
Through Hubpay.
Exactly. Hubpay, a regional payment gateway. And crucially, with instant conversion to Emirati dirhams.
That's the key part, that instant conversion.
Yeah.
It completely sidesteps the volatility issue for the property developer.
Right, no holding crypto risk.
And it just kills the friction of cross-border payments. Forget slow bank wires, forget mountains of paperwork.
And this isn't just a pilot, right?
No. It's live. It's regulated. It's scalable across 12 of their projects already. This is how crypto starts to integrate into mainstream high-value transactions. It's happening.
Very cool. Okay, let's do our token of the week, Hivemapper, honey.
Hivemapper, yeah.
Yeah.
The decentralized Google Maps, essentially.
Where drivers earn the honey token for mapping streets with dash cams. They've covered, what, 4 million kilometers already?
Incredible coverage. But the token, honey, it's actually down like 90% from its highs in early 2024.
Ouch.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Contributor activity, the actual mapping, remains steady. People are still building the map.
So the token incentive works to build the infrastructure, even if the speculative price isn't hot right now.
Exactly. It's a powerful example of utility decoupling from pure market speculation. It shows the fundamental value being built, regardless of the daily price chart. A disconnect, really.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. As you, our listener, are trying to navigate this pretty complex landscape, what does all this actually mean?
Well, I think what's fascinating here is this clear market pivot. It feels definitive. The market isn't just buying narratives anymore.
It wants more.
It demands more. Operational resilience, like with Gemini, transparent governance, a clear path to regulatory compliance, like Tether is building with USO. The projects getting traction are the real infrastructure builders.
Right, so it's maybe less about just timing the next hot trend and more about methodically investing in the long-term viability of the market itself, it feels like. Maturation.
That's a great word for it. Maturation. And requires a maturation of strategy from investors, too.
Yeah.
You know, shifting focus from just timing momentum
to actually vetting the builders.
Yeah.
The ones creating essential, long-lasting infrastructure.
Precisely. Understanding the foundations.
Okay, so here's a provocative thought for you, the listener, to maybe chew on as you think about your next steps.
Right.
Considering everything we've discussed, what foundational infrastructure plays are you watching most closely right now? And maybe more importantly, how are you evaluating their long-term resilience beyond just the daily ups and downs of the price?